So now let's talk about writing scripts. All right. So how do you do it? Why do you do it? So first of all, why original scripts are important? Well, they will obviously give you credibility, right? And the next advice is actually never do not copy paste scripts of others ever, because copy pasted scripts can be copyrighted 100%. I know from experience. I've issued copyright strikes before actually for this. So, and yeah, like just don't copy paste scripts. But if you do copy paste, like it doesn't mean you cannot steal on YouTube. Everybody steals on YouTube, but the right way to do it is to steal like an artist. And I'm gonna be covering this later on in the trainings, but just kind of memorize this part for now. So, how do you actually write scripts? There's no complexions behind the process. You just kind of open Google Docs and start your script. The best way to get someone else's script, and naturally you're gonna need scripts of others a lot. The best way I found to do that, to get it, is by using DubDub's transcription tool. Now, there are, of course, free transcription grabbing tools on the internet available, but I found this one to be the best. Yes, it is paid, but this one, it actually uses AI, so it scans the text of the video, and the script always comes out accurate. Whereas if you even grab the script directly from YouTube, and you can try it out for yourself if you don't believe me, but scripts tend to be not accurate. Like, there, even if you put it into ChatGPT and tell it to modify it. By the way, that's something you would have to do every time when you just grab scripts from YouTube. They just come unorganized and yeah, there can be parts missing, and even AI will not figure out what is missing. So you're just gonna have a script that is just not accurate. So yeah, the best way to grab scripts is DubDub. And so also I found this when I was doing research for this lesson. I found this resource. Feel free to go here and read through the entire page. There's a lot of cool tips about ChatGPT prompts for writing scripts. I also pasted 2 chapters from this website into this template. Now, these particular prompts are a little bit generic, but you can still use all of these when in your ideation stage, when you already have your keywords, you kind of understand the ideas that have gone viral in your niche. You can still use these to kind of do further research, right? But here's another ChatGPT prompt I found on Reddit, which I'm actually going to be implementing in our live training. So I'm actually going to go one step ahead. So when I say live training, towards the end of this course, we're going to be recreating this channel basically. So as I began this course, I really was not sure what was that, like the one master channel we're going to be creating at the end. And it took some digging. I did some digging, but I found this channel, and this looks like the one we're going to be modeling, because as you can see, what they're doing is they're literally using AI images as like the basis of their visuals. Like, that's literally all they do is AI images put together with AI voiceover. The script is also probably entirely generated with AI. So this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna be at least trying to use this particular prompt to generate intros and scripts for this in this training. But for now, you can have this, of course, and so that prompt is just yet another way to start off your script writing, okay? And actually, what I did afterwards is, after I found this prompt on Reddit, then I basically I went to the ChatGPT, and I wrote this prompt. So I told it I found this prompt online, and then I pasted the prompt from Reddit, like this entire thing, right? And then I was like, where was it? So then I was like, now I want to prolong this prompt, meaning I want to build 2 more parts for generating the middle part of the text and the outro. To give you an idea of what I want, below is the exact prompt of successful video from the channel I'm modeling. And also previously I told you that I want to make 3 to 4 minute long videos. Now I changed my mind. Let's do to 15 plus minute long videos. Now don't mind this part, because I did tell ChatGPT previously this, so I just copied this. But anyway, it gave me this. We're gonna cover this later on in the course, but it gave me all these crazy prompts. So basically later on in the course, again, I'm gonna attempt to entirely create a script with AI by basically using these prompts, and then I'm gonna be using just scripts that have proven to work. So basically I'm gonna feed the scripts that have proven to work to AI, and then based on these scripts, we're going to be creating new scripts, which are going to be extremely similar to the ones that have gone viral. But essentially, we're going to be creating our brand new own scripts that are not copyrighted, and they're just going to work out, right? So, but So that's one way to generate scripts. Obviously, that's probably the way I should do it, given that I'm AI guy. And that'll be like the most unique way to go about it. But of course, you can just write scripts. Like you can just literally type someone's scripts. Like watch, literally search. You know how you can do this? You can search for a video idea. So for example, we can even go back to this case. So how to read people's mind. You could search for like 10 videos with this, like literally type this in, how to read people's mind, and then get 5 or 10, 15 most popular videos, and then get their scripts using dub preferably, and just go through their scripts, and you will see so many patterns. And even though people are going to be talking about the same exact topic, you will see how exactly they talk about it, right? So get a couple of scripts and treat them like formulas, maybe highlight patterns that are repetitive. If you truly take the time, like I understand it might sound like goofy, but if you truly take the time to get like 10, 20 scripts, even get them from like some of the biggest channels, and I guarantee you're going to see those formulas, patterns, repetitive words across all the scripts, okay? So that's one of the ways to do it. Of course, another old-fashioned way is hiring a freelancer. And honestly, if like, even if you don't want to hire, and I know I previously told you that you don't have to hire in this course, and that in fact you should create the videos yourself. Scripting is honestly the thing you could have to actually outsource, because you see, like, I kind of know what I'm doing. I've seen and analyzed so many videos that I will manage to create like decent scripts with AI, because again, I know what to look for. But if you don't, what I could recommend to do actually, so you could go on Fiverr, let's say, and the scripts here, like on Fiverr, scripts are not actually that expensive. So for example, if you're gonna go into, again, motivational niche or whatever, wisdom niche, something similar to myself, and you're gonna hire a script writer for $5, $10, $15, $20, you might be new to the niche, but think about it. The people who are gonna be writing scripts for you, they have been around the block. Like they know the niche, they understand the niche. So, well, you can go a couple of ways about it. You can just start outsourcing scripts, which is really, really something I recommend you to do. Even if we're going to take the AI route, like I'm just going to do this for fun, educational, demonstrational purposes. Like I will launch this channel, but like it's still going to be a hassle, it's still going to be time consuming, and time is the most important thing in the world anyway. So if you can definitely afford to, I would suggest, again, scripts is just that one part that should be outsourced. Again, if not, if you don't want to outsource, still buy a couple of scripts. Let's say purchase 5 scripts from 5 different freelancers. You could even really invest in, like, let's say you could purchase a $10 script, and then you could purchase, like, not from him obviously, but like a more expensive script, and then just look at what they're going to give you. And then in the future, use those scripts from professional script writers as formulas and foundations for your next scripts if you want to write yourself, or you can even feed those to ChatGPT, get creative with it. So there's honestly about a million ways you can go about it. So honestly, if you're doing live recordings, also a pro tip, this is how you can do it. For example, the way I'm doing a live recording right now, or well, that's not the same, but like, let's say I'm going to be creating a live video. Like, let's say I actually want to recreate this particular video. Like, let's say I want to start this exact channel, but like with my face. So not faces, but like I want to have my face, like for example, talking about how to read people's mind, right? So what I would do is I would actually copy the script of this video using dub again, and then I will give ChatGPT the following prompt. I'll give you a script of a video I found. Now I don't have time to watch it, but I still want to know what happened in the video in absolute details. So I'll give you the script, turn it into bullet points. However, AI often tends to shorten the text. So do not shorten the text. Overall length of the text can only be decreased by 10%. Now that number is adjustable, but if you don't write it that way, it's truly just gonna compress the script into just literally a few bullet points, and it's just gonna be way too compressed. But that way it comes out like definitely summarized, but summarized enough for you to either read on like and just improvise. Like those are gonna be very much detailed bullet points, but at the same time you're gonna have some space to like actually improvise and maneuver. And that's, by the way, I recommend to go about live content, just like get bullet points, and as long as you're knowledgeable about the topic anyway, and which you should be, that's what I recommend. It's only going to be natural for you to talk about it anyway. So Like there is no need, like, you know what I'm saying, like for me, in order for me to teach YouTube, I don't actually need like a detailed script. As you can see, I just talk because I know what to talk about, right? So but you can also do that to go about faceless video scripts. So for example, you can use that same prompt, get that very much detailed bullet point list, and then use that as the foundation for your next video, right? So you can actually provide that to the script writer actually for the reference, or you can build, like, just write yourself out some more sentences. Of course, I'm gonna show you in more detail the actual script writing process with AI in the future training sessions, but for now, just wanted to throw in some prompts for you guys and give you at least some kind of idea. Again, it just greatly depends on the niche. Like there's no single script writing formula. For example, my scripts, AI guide scripts, they're like super specific. Yeah, for like my screen recording script for like actual AI guy, for actual AI character. Yeah, because if you think about it, so if we open my tutorials, you know, like the character actually, let me.
Okay, guys, in the last few months, this faceless YouTube channel.
Now that would be a bad example, but if we open like a tutorial that is fully done by AI character.
I will tell you the video.
So like for these kind of scripts, yeah, unfortunately they cannot be automated. So like actually not many people realize that, but I have to sit here and manually type out. So what is it? What is he about to say? Let's see.
Super engaging. I will speed this part up to keep the video moving. Next, drag all the pictures onto the timeline. If you did what I told you a moment.
Like I actually have to be writing all this stuff out, like drag pictures on the timeline. So actually screen recording videos are also scripts for them are also very easy to write, because you only really need to write the intro. So like how my video scripts work, I really only need to figure out the intro, like probably the first 3 minutes. I need to write some kind of a actual script writing skills, right? Like engaging, hooking phrases, you know, call to actions, all that. After that, it's just tutorial. Like I literally just when I would start out, I would just be like, okay, I need to go this and that. Literally just speak out loud, and then whatever you speak out, just write it down. And that's how you create such videos with AI.